Up next, King 7 News at 5. Biblical news you can count on. With your anchors, Jim Bushmiller, bringing you the top biblical news, and Kim Bushmiller, bringing you insightful commentary. Our top story tonight: a massive storm system has developed over Noah's village, and worldwide flooding is imminent.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Jim. It has been about 50 to 75 years that Noah has been building this massive ark, and there has apparently started a storm over by him that is just massive. And we need to check in on that because we want to know what's going on.
Yes.
So we're going to check in with our meteorologist, Stormy Weather, and see exactly what is happening over there. That's right, Jim. We are tracking on radar a massive group of pressure systems colliding together, causing this storm that will be biblical proportions. So it is moving east right now into Noah's village, where it is going to dump. And as you know, as your meteorologist, I am always correct. And my forecast will tell you that this is going to dump for 40 days and 40 nights. And not only is it going to rain, as you can see, Jim, it is going to pour proportions out of the sky like rivers and creeks. It's going to be amazing. This is going to cause flooding over the entire earth. We're going to keep an eye on this and let you know what's happening.
Wow. Thank you, Stormy Weather. I don't know when that flooding is going to reach us, but I'm a little nervous.
Well, I'm going to get my umbrella.
I don't have one.
You're in trouble.
Now, let us go to Sally with an exclusive News 7 interview with Noah.
Oh, I wonder if he's looking any older. This is Sally with King 7 News. We're going to interview Noah again. Hi, Noah.
Hi, Sally. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing? You look great.
Well, I hope you don't mind if I sit, Sally, because I've been working really hard for 50 to 75 years and I'm a little tired. So I'm going to sit. Is that okay?
We totally understand. I'm going to step out of the camera, grab my notes, and let's have a little chat, shall we?
I would love to chat with you, Sally.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, Noah, we're so happy to see you. Are you all done with the ark?
Yeah, Sally, you lose count after all those years. I think it's been 50 to 75 years, but we are finally done with the ark, and I am just so proud of my sons and their wives, and we've just done a great job.
You've done a lot of work. This is a massive undertaking.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a big ark, and I'm a little tired.
So now what are you doing? Are you going to just load your family on the ark and hang out, or what's going to happen? Because it's not raining or anything.
Well, Sally, I am glad you asked. God told me, basically, it's time. So he told me to go ahead and get on the ark. He told me to gather up. Well, actually, he's going to migrate all the animals to me, so it's going to make my job so much easier. And we're going to get everybody on the ark, 2 of every kind, male and female. We're all going on the ark.
So exactly how many animals are you loading on? I mean, 2 of what? 2? Just 2?
Well, God told me to take 2 of every animal, male and female, and then he told me to take 7 of every clean animal, in addition to the 2 that are going on the ark, male and female. Everything is a male and female. He wants to repopulate the earth, I guess, so I guess it takes a male and a female to populate the earth.
So why exactly does he have you loading clean animals?
Well, Sally, I am glad you asked that. We like to sacrifice to God just to say thanks and to pay reverence and respect to God. So those animals are going to be used because they're clean to make sacrifices to God. I am a little nervous, because the time is coming, and we've been spending quite a few years building this ark, and you can imagine the anticipation of this day, and it's finally here, praise the Lord.
So is it going to happen right away?
Well, God said 7 days from now, so we still have to wait 7 days, which is, a little frustrating because, again, it's that anticipation, but he wants us to wait 7 days, and then he said we're going to have some massive rainfall. I guess it's just going to come from all over, up from the ground, from the sky, and it's going to be a long 40 days and 40 nights.
Well, I hear from our meteorologist that you do have a storm coming your way, so
Really?
I think we're going to clear the area and let you get busy. And we're so glad that you had time to talk to us, Noah. You're so insightful.
Thank you. And one question for you, Sally.
Yes?
Do you have a life preserver?
Now back to you, Jim and Kim. That was our roving reporter, Sally. Thank you, Sally, for that report. This is an astonishing thing going on.
It is.
We want to know more, so we are going to go to Bob.
I love Bob.
I do too. He's got some great hair.
He does.
We are going to go to Bob and have him talk to Mrs. Know-It-All.
She makes me nervous because she is so knowledgeable.
Yes, she should.
Thank you, Jim and Kim. This is Bob, the roving reporter for King 7 News, and I am here with Mrs. Know-It-All. Hello, Mrs. Know-It-All.
Hello.
So, Mrs. Know-It-All, you claim that there are many facts that we don't know about Noah's Ark. Is that true?
This is true.
I am very excited for this. Let me get my notes and let's get started with this interview.
Okay. Time is money, Bob.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Know-It-All. Yes, my first question for you is, how did Noah's Ark, the door, how did it get closed? Because it was so big.
This is a question that a lot of people have that don't realize that God actually shut the door for Noah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a massive door.
I bet. My next question, Mrs. Know-It-All, is exactly how long was the flood?
Well, it was supposed to, in the Bible it says 40 days and 40 nights.
Yes, that's what we know.
Which is how long the rain actually lasted.
Oh.
However, Noah and his family were actually on the ark for 150 days.
Wow.
At least.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I know, that's why you're here. Can you guys hold it down, please? I'm sorry. We're in a library. Some people are disrespectful. Please go on.
So after the 150 days, what happened? I don't get it.
I understand that. So that's why I, being Mrs. Know-It-All, know exactly what happened. Well, as scholars have conversed. This is what happened. So 40 days and 40 nights it rained. For 150 days the rainwaters still stay flooded on the earth. And then after that, God decided that he was going to blow with a wind and recede the waters over the entire earth.
Wow.
God's amazing. So this is what happened. God blew away the waters from the earth. Now, an interesting fact that a lot of people do not know is that the family, Noah and his family, his wife, his sons and their wives, they remained on the ark for over a year.
Holy
So they
cow.
were actually in total time on this ark for over a year. Most people think he got off after 40 days, right?
Well, I did.
No.
Wouldn't that kind of get a little stinky?
Well, I don't know. I would assume so.
So, Mrs. Know-It-All, my last question for you is, when Noah was floating on the water, right, how did Noah know it was okay? Because, I mean, the ark is so big and probably all he saw was water all around him. How did he know?
So, another very good question.
Thank you.
That a lot of people have. So there was actually, Noah has cut a window in the ark, and he has sent out a raven.
Well, I thought it was a dove.
No, it was a raven.
Oh, well.
This is what a lot of people don't know. So the raven searched the whole earth because Noah's trying to find out if there's any land. And the raven never came back. So then Noah sent out a dove. And the dove actually came right back. So then he waited 7 more days, sent the dove back out again. The dove came back with an olive branch.
Oh,
now an olive
brings
branch,
about a tear to my eye.
I know, because you know why? An olive branch is actually a symbol of peace and goodness.
I did not know that.
So now Noah knows that there's land out there.
That makes perfect sense.
Yes, it does.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Know-It-All. It is always a wonderful pleasure to talk to you and increase my knowledge base.
Which is not hard to do. Thank you for stopping by yet again. And I'm glad that I could enlighten you a little bit more.
Thank you, Mrs. Know-It-All. Back to you, Jim and Kim.
Thank you, Bob, for that exclusive interview with Mrs. Know-It-All. She does know it all.
There, were some amazing facts that I had no idea about Noah and the ark.
Mm-hmm. Oh. What is that? Oh, we have something developing, and Bob is going to report on it. We need to go right to Bob. He's got something to show us.
Wow, I'm a little bit nervous.
I am too.
Thank you, Jim and Kim. This is Bob, the King 7 roving reporter, and there's this amazing, incredible, colorful looking bow in the sky, as you can see right here, guys. And I really have to tell you that being on film, I know it just doesn't do it justice, because this thing is one of the most beautiful things that I have ever seen. And Jim and Kim, I have done a little research in the Bible about this, and this rainbow has some significant meaning. What this means is a message from God as a covenant to you and I that God will never flood the earth again like he did this time, no matter how evil man gets. This is Bob reporting live from Channel 7 King News. Back to you, Jim and Kim.
Thank you, Bob, for that exclusive rainbow.
Rainbow.
How cool was that?
That is one of the most amazing things I have ever seen. And what it means even has more meaning. Yeah. It's almost bringing a tear to my eye.
Okay, well, that's all our news we have tonight. Thank you for watching King 7 News. Be blessed, and we will see you next time.